You have to have something that pulls people. My friends in Angelic Desolation have a TV with Mario, and it's like you have to like beat the drummer's high score or something. It initiates the conversation. A question I get asked a lot is, how do I get more people to come to my merch stand? Because as we all know, sure, you might make some money on the door, but you can really only, count on the merch money as being yours. So, how do you do that? How do you get people to come and check stuff out? Well, remember, initiating the conversation is half the battle. So really what you need to be focusing on is, how do I initiate the conversation? How do I get people to come check out what I'm doing so that we can start talking, start doing stuff, right? Part of this can be having a visually attracting thing, right? This can mean some sort of prop, like a standee doll relevant to your band, or like with Pilgrim, who I managed back in the day, we had a mannequin wearing a Pilgrim shirt, and he had a huge knight helmet on his head, and we called him Chester, and people would come up to check out this mannequin dressed as a knight, and that was really cool, right? So you have to have something that pulls people. My friends in Angelic Desolation have a TV with Mario, and it's like you have to like beat the drummer's high score or something, right? It initiates the conversation. That's why it's good to have little cute tchotchkes. When I managed Tenger Cavalry, we had a lot of like Mongolian goodies, like prayer flags and sculptures and what have you, and people came to check them out, and maybe people wouldn't buy them, but the value wasn't that people would buy them, but it was that they were coming to check that out, and I could start talking to them and start my sales pitch and be like, hey man, come on, help us get to the next show, blah, 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 buy a shirt, we're trying to make this much money on merch tonight, this is how much we've made. And that's a big thing too, is transparency, right? Especially if you're on the road, if you're like, look man, we're trying to sell $100 in merch tonight. Just help us make $100. If you sell one shirt, buy one shirt, that gets us to 20% of our goal. Help us out, brother, come on. And, don't beg, but just, you want to keep the patter going. That's always been my thing as the merch guy. It's and furthermore, always pushing the upsell, right? Because, anytime I sold someone a shirt, I'd be like, hey, man, pick up a CD for $5 more. Because remember, CDs, they're fucking cheap. You're getting CDs for, less than $2 a pop. So you sell a CD, and you're for $5, and you're, getting 150% markup in a lot of cases. In brief, very simple, okay? Have something that pulls people to the merch stand beyond just the merch, or if it is merch, have it be some sort of weird, ridiculous merch, like how Antichrist Demon Core would do the bathrobes. Then, have someone who can fucking sell, who has the pattern down, who's pushing it and upselling. Once you have those two things together, you're going to make a lot more money on merch. But there needs to be something that visually draws people in beyond just a sale, because you're asking people to spend hard-earned money on band merch. So, be realistic, have something that makes it fun, that makes it engaging, and then you're going to sell a hell of a lot more merch. Simple as that.